All right, so as most of us do, we go through the rounds of fucking YouTube and we see what everybody's got going on and we decide where we want to be. Seems as of late, my question of like character slash morality lies, I don't appreciate that. I don't. I don't know what the kick is with everybody trying to bash anybody else, make them look fucking horrific as in character or nature, or is it being done to make yourself look good? I don't fucking understand it. Never been there, never felt the need to be there. But apparently, as of late, my character, my morality is coming into question. And I damn sure do not appreciate that. I am who I am. That's it. What you get is what you see. That's it. But to try and put your false spins on there, your whatever, for whatever fucking reason, I don't appreciate. Damn sure don't appreciate. Nobody is ever going to be okay with false narratives being put out there. As of this point right now, prior to my stream, I had been on 3 panels. 3 panels. And I was good with it. And then I got on the last one. And it was like gang mentality. And there's one person out there that I can sure would understand this. Absolutely, without a doubt, understand this. But being on a panel where you felt ganged up on, and that particular channel owner, I'm going to call out because you had a lot of shit spoken out about you for a very long time. You were not okay with any of it, as you shouldn't be, but it happened for a very long time. And then once it stopped being about you, you fucking bought into the fact about somebody else being bashed on the same shit that you were being bashed on. Why the fuck wouldn't you learn how that affected you, or learn by the fact how that affected you, as to where you would make sure it did not happen to anybody else? And why would you not speak upon that, about how it made you feel? And then, above and beyond that, not do the same fucking thing to somebody else. Because you absolutely 100% fucking did that. You absolutely 100% fucking did that. You got bashed for a very long time. And I white knighted for you. And you showed appreciation for that. And then it kind of toned down a little bit. And it still happened, but you didn't speak. And then once it stopped on you, you jumped right into the fact, oh, somebody else. Oh, let me go ahead and fucking do the same shit that happened to me. How fucking hypocritical is that? That is like the epitome of hypocrisy. You did not like when it happened to you. You absolutely did not like when it happened to you. But now that it's happening to somebody else, you're right on that fucking bandwagon and you're doing the same fucking shit. I want to call bullshit on that. I'm not going to make mention of anybody's names at this point for this shit. I'm not going to do it. But y'all need to own your shit. Y'all need to own your shit. And now it's happening for somebody else that I've seen. And I've been part of it. I've been part of it. And I'm fucking sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it. Own your shit. Yeah, YouTube. People make claims. So what? People can claim whatever they fucking want on YouTube. And you want to fucking chastise them as fucking human beings because of YouTube? Fuck you. Are you fucking serious with that shit? Please tell me you're fucking kidding. Please tell me you're fucking kidding. People on YouTube are not the same as they are in real fucking life. Real fucking life is different. This is like the land of make-believe. If y'all don't understand that, then you're fucking totally fucking delusional, and you should be locked up away from society if you don't fucking realize that. YouTube is the land of make-believe. Guaranteed is the land of make-believe. Anybody can put themselves out there, portray themselves however they fucking want to, whatever blows their fucking skirt up, whatever gives them a fucking boner, whatever makes their pussy wet. I don't give a fuck how you interpret that. That's straight up. I can put it out there that, yeah, I got a 3-foot cock and it gets erect every fucking day. Or I got a 3-inch pussy with a 4-inch clit. Whatever fucking blows your skirt up. Anybody can put out whatever they fucking want to put out. And that's all you got to fucking base on. Until you fucking confront them. Until you ask them questions about it. That's when their fucking lies fall apart. But you want to chastise people, especially those you have known for quite a long time. And that's where you're going to start having your issues. Really? Are you fucking kidding? You want to question their motives, their integrity, when you don't have any motives or integrity of your own, especially the integrity part. I mean, seriously, y'all fucking suck. Y'all fucking suck. You got your channels, and what most of you do with your channels is you fucking chastise people left and right. You call people out before you open up, before you drop your fucking panel link. And then once you're done speaking your little monologue, that's when you open up. And for that alone, I call bullshit. You want to call people out when they're not here to defend themselves, that's bullshit in and of itself. You got a problem with somebody, take it up with the source. Go to the person. Get the person involved that you got the problem with, and then call them out. Don't do it behind closed quarters where they have no chance to defend themselves. That's bullshit. Straight up, that's bullshit. And I don't think there's anybody that can say differently about that. And if there is, I'd welcome you. I'd absolutely fucking welcome you. But I guarantee there will be nobody in my basement to try and speak differently about that. Guaranteed we are not all going to get along. I understand that. But just because you don't get along does not mean you have to go out of your way to intentionally hurt somebody with no other reason than to hurt them. Why doesn't everybody fucking understand that? I don't fucking get it. And that's the bullshit that plays in my brain every fucking day. Every fucking day. I don't have to like everybody I come into contact with. But guaranteed it does not mean I'm going to go do whatever means necessary to hurt them. I'm going to let them be who they are because that's who they are. But I'm not going to go out and intentionally hurt anybody on anything. All right, so I got my little bit of piece spoken. So I'm going to go ahead and copy the link. Oh, I got to come this way. Oh, Jesus Christ. I ain't got my fucking channel brought up. Jesus Christ. Yeah, still new. Still fucking new. And channel brought up. Jesus Christ. It just came up. Alright, so paste it. Post it. Pin it. Alright. So now it's there. Alright, I got my little soliloquy posted out of my system. My eventual tirade. All right. Confirm this is who it says it is. All right.
Hey, what's up there, fuckface? So, why would you tell somebody that it's okay for their father to rape them? I mean, you told somebody basically, like, what's up with that?
I never said it was okay.
Well, why would you say that?
Anger, rage.
So that's okay for you to say because you got your little feelers hurt. You want to say somebody that their father raped them. That's okay for you to say because your feelings got hurt.
I will apologize for that. Absolutely, I will.
So why would you say in the first place? Like who says that? Like when I get angry, I want to say like, you know what, DFK, you're pissing me off. I want to punch you in the face, or you're an old drunk, or you're a fucking loser, or you're pussy whipped without pussy. Like that. Did you hear any of that? That sounded creepy. But no, you go to, oh, your father raped you. And then what about this kid stuff? Where did you hear all about this kids? Like somebody touched their kids or something. Explain that. Like, where did you hear this shit from?
Well, let's see. I saw it on YouTube tonight.
Oh, so it's true. You know what I've seen about you? So is that true?
Wow. All right. So you asked the question. You don't give me a chance to answer.
I'm sorry. Well, you were doing this all night to me. I apologize. Go ahead. Your turn, sir. I yield.
I was on YouTube tonight, and somebody brought up some stuff, and they were talking about Steph, and that information came out there. So yeah.
All right. Who was it?
I'd have to go back through my streams to figure out where the fuck I was at any given point.
You have to go back on your streams to find. So was it on YouTube or was it on your stream?
It was on YouTube. It was on the panels that I were on tonight. My bad. Maybe
okay. What panels were you on tonight? So
once again.
But hold on. Aside from that, what in your right mind made you think it was okay to one say some horrible shit like her dad? I'm not even going to say it. Yeah. And then something about her children. How many times have we all sat here and said it shouldn't happen? We shouldn't go real life, blah, blah, blah. You just had a whole fucking spiel about this shit before you let everybody come up here. DFK, yeah. Stop.
I admit I'm fucking
Take
angry.
a step fucking back, dude. It doesn't matter if you're angry. I don't give a fuck if you're angry. What you said was foul. That's some hate in your fucking heart that you need to deal with.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, AK. I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. I need to take a step back. Absolutely, I do.
So you're saying this is all bullshit then? So you didn't hear anything about Steph?
No, I'm not saying it's not all bullshit. I did hear some about directed towards her. And
what did you hear?
I need to do some fact checking before I spew it out there.
Oh, okay.
I was repeating what I heard. Absolutely, I admit that. Just repeating what I heard.
Yeah, but repeating it doesn't make it right.
No.
Shouldn't have been said in the first place, huh? Don't you think? If you heard somebody saying some bullshit like that about me, would you go in and turn and say some bullshit like that about me? Would you?
Did you hear me say?
No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you, would you?
Did you hear me say that I heard it said? I did no fact checking on it. And maybe I need to research it better.
Have you ever thought of maybe not getting so fucking retarded drunk and coming on the internet? Because it seems like every time you do this, you say something stupid and you just bury yourself even more and you get more people to hate you. And then you have these little crying sessions like, woe is me, and I'm the victim here, and everybody's picking on me, and I'm a punching bag.
Well, I'm not sure what you mean by all of that.
Stop fucking drinking so fucking much so you don't sound as stupid.
Okay. That's
I don't know. Like, have you ever tried to think of that? Like, have you ever maybe thought about something different? Because time and time again, you come onto the internet and you say, oh, woe is me. People treat me like a punching bag. Why do you think you were treated like a punching bag tonight? What do you think said, and what do you think set that off for people to treat you as a punching bag?
Buddy, shut up. Shut up. It's okay. Shut up. You know, it is what it is, Rada. It is what it is.
So
But
it
it's
is what
not.
it is when you tell
No,
somebody that their father raped them. That's it
Yeah.
is what it is. Is that what you're going with? That's your defense? It is what it is?
Well, God knows it never is what it isn't.
Or what? Or is it going to be another? It is what it is when you told somebody that. Oh, I heard that you molested kids that weren't your own.
Oh, that's the same person.
Okay, so again, it is what it is. That's what you're going with.
And again, I'm saying I need to do better fact checking before I repeat shit.
All right. So where did you
You
hear it?
shouldn't be saying anything like that, period. And the fact that you didn't fact check shows. How long have you been on here, DFK?
Well, I mean, he gets drunk every fucking
Hold
weekend.
on, Rada. Give me a second, please.
Well, he's not
Please.
speaking. He's sitting there thinking.
What? Just give
I've
me a
done this
second.
before.
Okay, well then it's my turn. Stop it.
But you're not talking.
I am, but I'm not talking to you. Stop it. DFK. How long have you been on YouTube?
I think about 2 years.
Okay. And at what point in that did you learn that fact checking is kind of important?
Tonight.
Tonight. It took you 2 fucking
Just
years?
tonight?
Yeah, pretty much.
For fucking real. Are you've got what? We have had scam after fucking scam after fucking scam, and that's when you learn? That's when you
Well, as far as like scams go, it's like the ones that ask for money, those are the ones you fact check first.
Oh, okay. So if somebody turns around and goes, okay, DFK does absolutely horrible shit and says horrible shit, which, by the way, is fucking, you do say horrible shit. Sorry, that's fucking true. But saying, for instance, you're like a pedophile or some shit, what if somebody were to say some shit like that and everybody just believed it? Because upon your logic, that's okay.
Okay, AK, I just had the best night ever. My kid just became a soldier tonight, so I'm like super happy.
Oh my god, big hug, big
and they
hug.
streamed
I'm
it.
happy.
It was like the coolest thing ever.
Yeah, you're probably
I'm
not
so
gonna want to be in
happy.
this panel. There's some shit that went down.
What?
Yeah.
DFK.
I don't even care
Do
about
you
that.
remember the time
I'm
where
happy for you, bless your
News
heart.
New
That is
England-
amazing. You have your son has all my prayers in his career. I hope he stays safe and learns everything that he possibly can, and hopefully he chose a field that he could take out into like civilian side too.
He did MP, so he could become a police officer eventually. So yeah.
There you go. There you go. Congrats. Congrats again.
All
That
right,
is
before
awesome.
I cried all night long. I'm sorry, Rada.
DFK, do you remember back in the day when you were so adamantly angry against News New England for calling Sancho a child molester, which obviously was not true? Do you remember that?
Yes.
How mad were you at News New England because of that?
Because I was angry at him because it was going on and he did not do anything to stop it.
Okay. So tonight you thought because you were upset that you were allowed to call Steph saying that she molested children, not her own. You said you think that was okay for you to get out of your mouth.
Yeah. Oh, and then he followed that with that she was raped by her dad.
DFK.
This was on
I
Tonic.
absolutely 100% did say some fucked up shit tonight. If there was any way to unspeak what I said, I would damn sure do it.
Yeah,
I
bless
get
you.
that.
Might not want to be here.
DFK,
For us.
when
I
you
might
get
not wanna
that
be here, do
fucking
I?
you don't.
No. Come back
When
tomorrow.
you get that
Be
fucking
over it.
emotional, get the fuck off the panel.
Okay, I'm out, you guys. I love you guys with all my heart.
All right. Have a good night. Good
Have a
luck.
good night.
Congratulations. So, DFK, do you remember? And I'm sorry to bring something old up, but this is just to further make the point of how stupid you did tonight. Do you remember when Josh Abrams accused you of killing a family member?
No.
Do you think they did any fact checking that night to find out if that was true, or they just said it? Do you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Do you see how it kind of hits home? All right, Tonka, do something with your fucking microphone if you're gonna speak, or fucking play with it.
Hey,
Jesus
I've
Christ!
just been
You think
waiting
by now you
quiet.
learn how to fucking use your microphone.
I've been waiting quietly while you've been talking. I don't know what's been
No,
going
you're
on,
fucking around with your microphone like you always fucking do.
but I fucking ain't. I haven't touched my mic or nothing. You
Well,
idiots.
stupid. Fucking rewind it. You'll find out how you're fucking this all up. Now, fuck off.
You
Now,
fuck
anyways,
off.
DFK, do you
You
see
big
why
fucking
it
ant.
might be a problem just coming out and saying stupid shit like that, saying that somebody touched children or fucking said, you know, I don't know, that they were raped by a family member?
Well, obviously something's happened, ain't it? With DFK's.
We,
I don't know.
dude, we just explained this like 3 different times of what has happened.
Okay, so I will take this opportunity, even
No, you told him
though
what
I
he
don't know if she's
has been
even
said
here
to
watching,
DFK.
I will apologize to
Why
Steph
don't you
for
go?
making those unfounded
No.
allegations.
Don't apologize. You didn't say it to us. Why don't you go back to Tonic's panel while she's still on there and apologize to her and tell her the truth of where exactly you found all this shit out?
Because I don't remember where exactly I heard it
So
from.
that's even better that you said all
Okay.
this shit.
I do not remember where I heard these allegations.
Okay, then that to me makes it sound more like you pulled it out of thin air.
No, I do not pull shit like that out of thin air because I
Okay,
don't make.
well, in either case, you did it over there. She's over there. That's where you should apologize. None of us
Right.
need to hear it. The person involved is who needs to hear this. But you also need the ass chewing because anybody else would have done that. That's
I'm
the
gonna get
reaction
ass
they would have
chewing
got.
by my crowd and their crowd and everything else. I'm gonna get my ass chewed from everybody, but I'll open myself
Because you
up
did
to it.
wrong. You
I
did
know,
wrong.
and I'm admitting that. I admit that.
But it's not
just
us.
add something?
I'm not
Somebody else.
afraid of admitting I've done wrong. I'm
Okay.
not afraid of
Listen,
that.
Listen,
'Cause I fuck up every day of my
that's
life.
great. But the problem is don't you realize it's the alcohol maybe that you constantly come on here and the alcohol just pushes you every week to say something even more stupid?
So what's your excuse then, Rana?
So you support him telling people about, you know,
Right.
being raped by a child or by a family member. Is that okay with you?
No, I don't. But obviously something's
You will
going on.
support him by saying, like, are
When
you
has
a
Rada
kitty
said shit like that?
diddler? Are you a kitty toucher?
Oh, he accused me.
Huh?
He accused
Are
me.
you a
Not
kitty toucher? Do you enjoy people saying that about you?
Oh, I don't know.
no.
Huh? So maybe
No.
you shouldn't fucking
You've made
butt
those
into something that
accusations.
doesn't concern you unless you find out
You've
the whole
made
fucking story,
accusations
right?
as well. You've
I
made
mean,
those
I know you usually
Serious
say something
accusation.
stupid and you just jump
Oh,
into
black.
something that doesn't belong to you, right?
For fuck's sake.
Maybe you should like sit in the chat and we'll, you know, listen to say, you know, hey, maybe I should find out what the fuck's going on before I open my cocksucker up. And sound really stupid. I mean, even more than usual.
Yeah, maybe you should stop
Yeah,
being
maybe. All right, no, you're dismissed. Fuck off. Anyways, Aussie Angel, I've
Oh.
made plenty of mistakes, but not for nothing. I have never had to come out with something, no matter how angry I was, to actually say something about somebody's child or touching somebody's child or freaking having to like joke about molestation or freaking something or being touched by a fucking family member. Come on, Aussie Angel. Like seriously. You freaking comparing apples to hand grenades right now. And no, mistakes are not made to learn from. You just don't say that shit. There's just certain shit you just don't say in the first place. Like, I can be mad at TFK and tell him I want to punch him in his cocksucker. All right. But I'm not going to sit there and say he was touched by a freaking family member. Come on. Like, does anybody, like, know how to speak anymore? Like, are we all behind a computer, like, so often that we get away with saying whatever the fuck we want now? Like, fuck me.
Okay, last word I have to say is you should probably go over and apologize.
He's just some drunk.
Bye, Rada. Good job.
Piece of shit.
Has Ryder ever apologised for anything?
Excuse me?
Yeah. Apparently. I don't know why he had your name in his mouth.
Right? Like, I don't.
I'm sorry, Tonkin. Were you saying something, or?
I just said, have you ever apologised for anything? I don't think so.
What have I not apologized for?
Well, accusations against me.
Well, what kind of accusations?
Along the same lines. Supporting Rick fucking Crude, for one.
Oh, you have, yeah.
Not Rick
That doesn't
Crude.
make you a
Fucking
that
the washing
doesn't-
machine. Whatever
that
he
doesn't
was.
put the same level of what DFK said tonight, and I've never said anything like that. But
Yeah, but it's still along the same lines.
how is that
Still-
along the same lines? Because you support somebody like that?
I didn't. Yeah, but you're still making accusations which are unfounded.
Oh no, your accusations were founded.
No. They're total and outright bullshit lies. And you know it.
No, they're actually proven time and time again. So
Oh,
there's
look.
that.
Well,
What, they weren't? You never
Nope.
been over there?
I was over there until I found out what
Oh,
was
you were over there until you
Everyone
found
was.
out. So, all right.
Yeah.
So when you found out, that's when you're like, oh, let me take a step back. Because what? Because
Yeah.
when you found out, that's when he.
Yeah, and everyone took a step back then, didn't they? Except for some
Not
people.
You stayed there. And
No.
Sancho, I apologize for bringing your name up. It was just an example I was making.
No, I think it's an excellent example.
And I saw you in the chat. That's the only reason why I said it.
No, I
Welcome,
was thinking this.
BW. Welcome, Sancho.
You read my mind, Rada.
But that's what
DFK.
happens is that everybody, like, oh, I'm mad, so I'm just going to call them a child molester.
No, I know.
Sure.
No, I know. I just, like DFK knows the love I have for him, and I hope this is an opportunity to learn and grow and mature.
So,
And I hope this is a wake-up call about the drinking, man. I really do. I really don't think
That's what
you
it
would
comes
have
down
said sober. I don't think you would have said that. And I'm not saying alcohol is an excuse, but it's a fucking problem. And you know I love you, and you know I've known you probably the longest of anyone around. And I'm telling you right now, it has to be a learning curve. This has to be a learning opportunity for you to grow from. I think you need to go over to Tonic and personally apologize to her. You need to own that shit like there's no tomorrow.
Sancho, I was just there.
And you apologize to her.
Yes, that's
Okay.
why the stream had like a little lag because I couldn't figure out which mics to turn down. I had them all
My
muted.
man, good move. Good move.
So
Good move. But I
Where it
really
goes
hope
from
this
here,
is a wake-up
I
call
don't
to you,
know.
man. And
Dude,
I'm coming
I
at
don't
you
know.
with love, man. I called you the other day to have this conversation. I just worked. I didn't know you were live. I saw you live. I didn't even hear about this until it just happened. But I'm not going to beat you down. I'm not. I want you to learn from this and grow the fuck up, man.
Hey, Sancho, as far as this community goes, with everything that's going on, as far as like fake people go and their fake personas, pretty much nobody means anything to me, but you do.
Thank you.
And the reason you mean something different to me is because we are in contact outside of fucking YouTube.
Mhm.
On fucking YouTube, anybody can be anybody they claim they want to be. But outside of that, outside of that, they're fucking dick. They're a fucking weed.
Yep.
You and
We
I
went
have
up
had
against
phone
Abrams together.
many times,
We've had
many
wars
phone
together.
conversations, and you
Mhm.
proved yourself real. You proved yourself genuine.
Right.
And if people don't want to fucking believe you on YouTube, I will stand behind you 100%.
I
No,
appreciate that.
he's fucking real. He's 100% genuine.
Mhm.
This is not a fucking fake persona for him. He's giving you like a little tidbit of his genuine everyday life. He's not fucking fake. He's not just putting one thing out there on fucking YouTube and something different in life. So 100% I'll be behind you on that shit. But yeah, I did make those accusations, did not do any fact checking whatsoever, and that's where I need to learn. And yeah, it was a very, very bad move on my part. It was a disgusting thing to do. But at that point I was triggered, and that's where I went. Short of me being triggered would not have happened.
Would you
And
do it sober?
the trigger came around relating to my ASVAB scores. That was a trigger for that reaction. That
So
was a
that's
trigger
where
that
you
got
went
me
over
based-
your ASVAB score.
Yes.
Why? What is so significant about your ASVAB score that you had to say something like that?
Because I was getting grilled about that.
Yeah, I was grilling you. Yeah.
Oh no, it wasn't just you. She was grilling me about that too.
Right.
You
'Cause
won my spelling bee, dude. Who gives a fuck what people
Right.
think? You won my spelling bee competition. That wasn't easy.
you know what, Sancho, I appreciate your input, but up until this moment right now tonight, I really had like no ill wishes towards Steph. I've made the claim multiple
People
times.
think.
I don't want to hurt anybody.
Who
I don't want to hurt
cares what
anybody.
people think?
I'm sorry, what, Sancho?
Said who cares what people think?
No, she's a great. I mean, I don't know her well, but I
Sancho,
like
you're roboting. Sancho,
the
you're
interactions
roboting.
we've had,
You're
and I don't
cutting
think she deserved what happened. And well, how about now? Is it better?
Yeah, and see, I'm a firm believer that if you want to judge somebody
No,
on
I
their
was just.
past,
I think Sancho's on a delay.
yeah, he's got like a connection issue or something like that. I'm not sure exactly what
So
it is.
again, I asked you a question. Would you say that sober to anybody or even her?
Say what to who?
I'll be right back.
Oh, to Steph.
Yeah.
If I firmly believed, absolutely, I would.
Huh?
Absolutely, I would.
Okay, good morning, DFK. I just woke up and I got your message. You asked if I was awake. I was asleep all night long. I'd researched and all day and all night, and I went to sleep. Okay, what happened? What happened?
I was on Dank's panel.
You was on Dink's panel,
Yep, and that's when I messaged you.
and what happened?
We were just having a conversation.
Okay.
Welcome back, Sancho.
Hey, my guy. Sorry about that. Am I good?
So far,
Yeah, man. I just think you should learn from this and realize that people make mistakes. We're all human.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this is on a public spotlight. People aren't going to be happy with you. You just got to learn and just understand that you kind of deserve it, and just hold on and weather the storm and stop fucking drinking so much, man. I'm coming at you with love.
And I appreciate that, Sancho. I really do.
Dude, don't make excuses. Like, just own it and move on. Like, that's all you're gonna be able to do. If you make excuses, people are gonna tear you the fuck apart.
Oh, I know. Absolutely, I know that. And
The true,
the only
the-
excuse I'm making is when I made that accusation, I did not do any fact checking.
right. You fucked up. But the true test of your integrity is how you would face adversity. And you got to face adversity head on like a man.
I think I'm doing that, or trying to. And I'm choosing to do it here because I cannot be kicked off somebody else's panel when I try and do that. I did go back to Tonic's panel.
But DFK, you were not getting kicked off. All you were doing was just talking over people as people were trying to explain something to you. And that's why you were getting heated. Like, you need to learn to, like, give other people a chance to speak also. Like, when they're trying to, like, you just, like, seem to, like, just to talk and ramble on.
Doesn't everyone?
By chance, are you watching Fox DFK?
No,
No? Somebody.
no. Somebody's doing something. Not sure who.
Sancho's shooting a porno.
Oh, good God. Yeah, it's not.
I mean, I like the lights. I think they're cool.
I think they're pretty.
Sancho is like a big porn actor. He's known under the name the
What?
porn name of John Hall.
No. This got weird. No.
Yeah, no. So
He's just got pretty lights. He's just got pretty lights. That's all it is.
So
Like
Betty,
them LED lights and stuff. That's all it is.
So hello, Betty. How are you tonight?
I'm good, Rada. How are you?
I'm well. So what happened with? I missed the whole dank thing. Is everything all right? Or when DFK was up there?
I have no idea. I was sleeping like a rock, so I don't know.
Dank and I had a conversation, and me personally, I don't see Dank as a bad man. I don't see him out to intentionally hurt anybody for any reason. This is just my take on it, and yeah.
Told you he was a good gaslighter. Told
So
you.
Betty, you disagree with that then?
Well, fuck yeah, this dude's been stalking me for 3 years, man.
Hi, Sass.
So DFK, who's the one that told you that shit about Steph?
How many times did I fucking add Sancho?
Where did
Sorry, my
where did you
connection
get
is-
that from though? Like, do you have any idea what panel you may have been over at? Where?
It was tonight, obviously. So
Oh, about who, what, where, when?
You know exactly what we're talking about.
Steph?
About Steph.
Come with Steph? Okay, it definitely was tonight. Let's see. Whose panels have I been on tonight? Let me see. Let me try and replay it.
Well, I'll tell you, that's going to cause us a problem, DFK. I'll just say that right now. You being a friend with the stalker of 3 years, that's going to cause us a problem.
Okay, well, can I? Oh my God!
No, we do a show on Sunday nights. That's going to cause us a problem. I'm just letting you know it's going to cause us a problem.
Who's this person?
A fucking freak.
Oh my fucking God!
Okay,
it's going to cause us a problem.
Aside from that,
what else have I been on tonight?
It's just like you calling that girl tonight a fucking pedophile and shit like that. That's exactly what this dude does to me. So that's where you got your fucking shit, and that's why you called the girl a fucking pedophile, is because that's the shit you was talking about, and you need to quit fucking hanging around the dude. That's why you called her that.
Let's see. I was on Golden.
It was in the back of your fucking mind.
I thought you were sleeping.
One prior to that.
I was asleep, but
So
that's
how
why
would
he
you-
did it.
Let's see. I was on Golden.
Because you were sleeping?
That's why he did it, because that's what Dink talks about. So DFK was over there. That's what Dink talks about. He got pissed off at Stephanie. That's what was in his mind, and that's what he said to Stephanie. I know what happened. So you can thank Dink and DFK. It's not going to work. I'm telling you. And see what he just did to Stephanie. What he just put in your fucking mind, you just did it to Stephanie.
Damn.
Bad.
Now, DFK,
For
you know,
shame.
DFK, you know that Dank is, you know the history between Dank and Betty. I mean, why would you go there? Like, why would you do that?
Really? Really? Why? All he is in love and obsessed with me, dude. Why would you do that?
The reason I would do that is because you are one side of the whole situation, and he is the other side, and the truth lies somewhere.
He's in love with me, DFK. So he says everything horrible about me.
You are asking me why I would do that, and I'm telling you why. There are two
sides. Look what was in your head, and you said it to Stephanie. God damn.
Seed got
DFK.
Betty! Betty! Seed got planted.
The seed got fucking planted, you're right. And then you said it to somebody else.
Oh my fucking God. I admit I fucked up. Absolutely, 100%. I did not do my fact check basis to make those allegations that I made. Absolutely, I had fucking admit that. Am I going to be persecuted for that for the rest of my life because I failed to do that one thing? If that's the case, let me know now.
You went to Dank's panel. Dank put that in your mind. And then that's why you used that. Do you realize that?
Okay.
Look at all the people saying this. Look at your chat.
Oh, he never reads his chat.
We'll read it for once. That is why that came to your mind.
Is that you, Sancho?
Yeah, is there a reason why she's yelling at you?
Yes, because of what he did.
It's a little disrespectful to yell at someone, though. He's a
Well,
grown-ass
he
man.
knew better. He knew better. That's why he said
him?
what he said to Stephanie. That's why he said what he said.
So are you agreeing with what he said?
No, I'm not agreeing at all with what he said.
Okay.
That's why I'm
mad. Why you're yelling. I just don't know why you're yelling.
Because I just woke up and I just realized that Dink
When I
put shit in
wake
his
up,
head.
I'm tired.
I just woke up. I realized that Dink put shit in his head, and then he went and got mad at Stephanie, and then put that shit that Dink said in his head over to Stephanie.
You got proof of that?
This is my inside voice.
I know,
I'm
Dank.
not yelling.
I know, but you can't just. I don't even know what a dank is, so I'm just asking.
Yes, I've got 100% proof. I know him for 3 years.
Yeah.
He says it about me every day, Sancho. Every day. Every day. Every day.
Okay, so
Turn your mic up. We can't hear you.
Are you going to show me the proof? Show
Why
me the
don't
proof.
you just look at the chat? Look at the chat. Look at the chat.
Of the proof.
Look at the chat.
Chat's not proof.
Are you okay?
If you're going to make accusations, show some citations.
Sancho.
DFK, is she for real?
Sancho, just to reiterate, I fucked up.
Right. I don't think she's helping by yelling at me.
You have known me for a long time as to be fucking shit
You
up.
had both panels open, and you never even got an answer out of Steph.
Betty, good to see you. I hope you're doing well.
Good to see you too, Tonic.
Yeah, for sure.
So, DFK.
Is Stephanie okay?
Yeah.
Is Stephanie okay, Tonic?
Yeah, let me go ahead and answer that real quick. Can I get a minute? Okay, cool. So I want to point out that Stephanie is fine. You know, she runs
I'm trying to get through this motherfucker. Don't you do it.
She runs a big drama.
No. Everyone close your eyes.
So she runs a big drama. Give me a second.
So
she runs a big drama channel that gets like somewhere around like 200, 250 plus in her chat. You know, so she's heard all of this before. She's heard all kinds of accusations thrown her way. This is nothing new. However, this coming out of DFK's mouth really kind of, it looks really. And that being said, she went ahead and just declined the apology completely from DFK. She doesn't really feel it was sincere since he's under the influence. Just is really disgusted by his behavior. Finds it abhorrent. Do you understand that, DFK?
Yes.
I think that it would mean a lot more if you gave her an apology when you were sober. I don't think that you're sober right now. Would that be correct?
Yes.
Okay. So that being said, do you have like any information like
I have
her?
a very important phone call. Please excuse me.
God damn, I love John Golf. Do you have her on like Discord or anything like that? Like a way to reach out to her?
No.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I would say
I think you should do an apology video like tomorrow when he's sober.
yeah. That's a wonderful idea, Sancho.
Yeah.
But right now, I mean, she's just kind of like go fuck yourself kind of deal. Like she's not.
Oh,
really
you guys are talking about fucking DFK doing an apology video, but you guys are okay with fucking Fat Squatch talking about me getting my ass beat and laughing about it? That's cool.
Sasquatch
Yeah,
said
I don't
that
know
too?
anything about that.
I don't know anything about that either.
Okay.
Are you assuming everyone knows everything about your life?
No, he said it on the
Because I
live
know
panel.
nothing about your life.
Yeah,
He said it
I've
on
never
a live
heard
panel,
anything
actually,
to
and
that
Tonic
effect.
did hear it, by the way.
Not. They absolutely
Yeah, you
did.
did.
Not. I didn't.
You absolutely did.
Can you prove that?
Yes, I can, actually.
Okay. Go ahead and do
Let's
that,
see
please. Bring up a clip.
Well, I can't right this second because I'm on the phone, but I do have that clip, yes.
Give you 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And it was proven over and over and over again. But you guys are okay with Sasquatch saying that it's okay for Poon to beat my ass. But
Sasquatch,
you guys are
did
worried
you
about
say
Betty?
that?
Yeah, this is news to me. All of this is news to me.
I've been working on that.
Was he gonna beat your ass in like a sexual way or like
No, he said beat my ass, and he can't
Yes,
wait
my
till
two
he
beagles
beats my
step is
ass, and he'll laugh about it.
Oh, I got a fake bless your heart in the basement.
That's not
y'all
a fake
gotta
bless
forgive
your
me.
heart.
Obviously, it's on me.
That's probably John.
Go ahead, Sasquatch. Go tell them what you said.
Yeah, gotta do it. Gotta do it.
I mean,
Sasquatch.
Channel.
Let's be realistic here.
Hold on a second.
Is
Hold on a second. That's not that's Poon.
Obviously, it's not me in the basement.
Okay, man. First of all,
How you
fuck
doing
you, Tonic.
tonight?
This motherfucker said this shit. You gonna fucking come up here and say, "Oh, you gonna fucking want to clip?
Thank you.
Fuck you, you fucking
Thank
bitch."
you.
This motherfucker said it. He said it more than fucking once. Go fuck yourself.
What a fucking
Hold on.
All right, so I'm not
He
sure
did
who that
say it,
was,
though.
Can we get a comment from Sam? I'm confused.
I'm not sure who that was, but that was very
That was
disrespectful.
Poon, and he did say it more than once.
Okay.
He thought it was funny.
Women can't say
No, wait. You thought it was funny if I was going to get my ass beat.
Hold on. Let
You
him
thought
talk.
it was funny.
Fuck you, bless your heart.
No, fuck
your
you,
own
you fucking
ass.
fat piece of
Dumb
shit.
fucking cunt.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
You're the one going out with a motherfucker that chokes children with his dick.
Oh, so that's my fault.
Women can't say no. With
He
his
did
hand
say
on
that.
their fucking neck. Yeah.
Okay, and you
Go
said
ahead,
you can't wait
support
till
a
I get my ass beat,
like that.
and then you can laugh
Go
at
ahead
me.
and support a piece of shit like that.
Hey,
What
hold
did
on
I
a minute
do?
here. Come on, hold on. So shut up, Fat Squatch.
What did I do to
You
you?
believe everything you hear? You believe everything you hear? What are you, stupid? You don't have common sense? Are you that fucking dumb?
First off,
Have you
what did I
been
do to
alone
you?
that long? Dude, have you been living alone that long with that fucking reptile, you
Is this real,
dumbass?
Tom?
Oh, you fucking,
Yes,
you're a
yes,
pathetic
it's very
piece of
real.
shit, dude.
Very much
You
real.
fucking have been
Holy
living with
shit.
that stupid reptile for how long? When's the last time you seen a woman naked?
Naked.
Come on, when's the last time you seen a woman naked, Fat Squatch?
No,
Let's do that next one.
Last night.
Poon, shut
Come
up.
on, oh, you lying piece of shit. Unless you watch it in a movie. What'd you watch, a porno? Is that how you
You
saw
don't
it?
even listen to me. Shut the fuck up.
Boone, you're a
What
cold
did
son of
I
a
do?
bitch.
What did I do, though? Why do you want to see me get my ass beat?
Support this piece of shit.
No, Fat Squatch, you fucking can't
Oh,
attack
so
me
then I
because you
should
know
get
you
my ass
can't hurt
beat.
me, so you
That's
hurt her,
fine.
which is bullshit, bitch. It's bullshit. You hurt her because you can't get to me because you're a fucking fat piece of shit.
You know you made me cry that night, right? Thanks,
Yeah.
Sasquatch.
But
Thanks.
you don't
'Cause I
give a
thought you were
fuck
my
about your
friend.
feelings, mama. You don't give a fuck about how she feels. You don't give a fuck. You just attacked her because you can't attack me because you're a fucking piece of shit.
To that claim, I agree with.
Cold
Well,
son of a
just
bitch.
because
Will.
If you
someone
try
is
to
That's
somebody,
fine.
you can't get to
Sasquatch,
them,
I thought we
and
were
then you go
friends, by
after
the
the
way.
ones that they give a shit about, and try and get them that way.
I love Sasquatch. I just think that's a little too harsh to say.
Yeah, he told me
Because
he
someone
can't wait to see me get
supports
my ass beat.
someone.
That's fucked.
Yeah,
And
like
he'll
I mean,
laugh
He's
when
a
I get
fucking
my ass
idiot. He
beat.
can't fucking think for it. He's just a fucking moron. He
That's a
can't
little too
say
harsh.
nothing to me. He tries to attack someone else who he thinks is weak. It's a bullshit bitch
That's
ass
fucked
move.
because I didn't ever do anything to Sasquatch. I've always
you-
had his back.
Well, no.
Actually,
You know what, BYH? You know what, BYH? I'm going to call you that because I know your name, and I'm trying really hard not to say that. I'm
You're
not going to
fine.
try not you.
Bless.
But
You
you
can
know
say
what?
bless.
I can't wait for you to get your ass beat either, actually, because I think of
Well,
it
that's a
like
different kind of beat. But shut the fuck up.
well, no, I think of it like an affectionate kind of way. That
No,
you
but
get
that's
your
not what
ass beat
Sasquatch
from
was
like a
talking about.
loving
She
perspective.
already knows all about that. We've already discussed that shit. That's neither here nor there. The point is that's all fun and games. That other shit wasn't. That other shit was fucking. That other shit hurt her feelings, man. And you know what? She's not. He's not the only motherfucker that's hurt her feelings over this shit on purpose.
I cried about
and I
that.
have to listen to this woman cry. I have to listen to this woman cry. It breaks my fucking heart because of the fucking bullshit y'all put her through.
Are you able to apologize to Sasquatch, or is a little too fresh right now?
No,
Nobody's apologizing to Fat Squatch.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
I never did anything to
Can we
Sasquatch.
let him talk? Can we let him talk, please?
I'd be
So-
happy to apologize to Bless Heart because I listened further on in that stream where I said that shit, and I did not know that she went through some of the shit that she went through. And
Motherfucker, you just called her a cunt, you fucking piece of shit.
He just apologized.
And
What
yeah,
is
it
it
was
to
some vile
say it?
shit that I said, and
You don't mean none of that shit. You just called her a cunt.
yeah, and that wasn't right either. Yeah, I was in my feels, absolutely. Y'all in there calling me fucking Fat Squatch. What the fuck? You
He's
think
got a
I
little
don't
bit
have
of a
fucking
temper. We
issues
all
with
do.
being fat?
We didn't start doing that shit till afterwards, you idiot.
Yeah, bullshit.
Yeah, okay, yeah, whatever.
He apologized, though. That's a big deal.
Bless, I am sorry. It was vile shit that I said. I shouldn't have said it.
Too.
All right, there you go. Everyone hug it out.
And, I'm sorry.
No, I'll never hug it out for
Yeah,
somebody
I'm
that
gonna
wants me to
Let's,
get
why
beat.
don't we
but-
all go back to why this woman's yelling at DFK, please? Thank you.
Oh, great. Redirect.
Well, I just don't like you getting yelled at because I love you, so I don't like that.
Okay.
You
Well,
don't
this
like
is
me
the
getting
this is
yelled
the
at, so
reason
now you
why.
want to bring it back to make
This
it
is the
me.
reason why is because DFK went to a guy who's been stalking and obsessed with me for 3 years.
I'm
And
sorry,
saying that
DW.
I watched CP and shit like that, which is a compulsive lie. He's in love with me, the dude is. So he put it in DFK's mind, and then when DFK got pissed off at Stephanie, it was already loaded in his mind. DFK was drunk, so the first thing that came to his mind was, oh, she's a child molester, or blah, blah, blah. And that's why he said that to Stephanie.
So
Right,
I'm
but
just- I'm
it's
sorry,
been
just to
20
interrupt you,
minutes and you
I'm
haven't
confused.
provided
Is it
proof.
because did Dank actually say that stuff about Steph?
He didn't say that about Steph. He said it about me, which put it in DFK's mind.
We're just trying to figure out where DFK got this whole stuff about Stephanie, and he hasn't said anything yet.
It was
Oh,
it
my
was on a
bestie's up
panel,
here.
and I've
Hi,
only been
Rada.
on 2 panels tonight, and that was GoldenEye's panel and Dank's panel. That's it. Those are the only 2 panels I got that I was involved in tonight.
Yeah, but that's not gonna fly, DFK. You said you heard it from somebody. Like, unless you made it up and pulled it out of your ass, that's what we're going with right now. Because You're not telling us anybody. Like
He made it up and pulled it out of his ass because he got mad at her, and that's what was on his mind about what Dank had said about me.
All right, that makes sense then.
Oh yeah, that makes it all okay.
Do you have legal counsel, DFK, on panel?
Apparently.
Well, apparently I don't.
He's got.
Well, I mean, DFK speaks for DFK. I mean, I think
Betty
what you
Washam
said
can speak. Betty Washam can speak on panel too. Saying so. Last time I
Right,
spoke,
but not,
last
not
time
for DFK.
I mean, everybody else gets to speak, and everybody else just went through a fucking blowout. And just because I'm passionate, I'm not allowed to speak. That's bullshit. I just heard everybody else just hold the fuck up.
You can speak for yourself, Betty Washam.
That's the first thing I learned
Exactly.
in the Army is get a hold of your fucking feels and don't let them guide you. You guide them.
Hey, it's Rex.
Yeah, it is. Surprise. Son of a bitch, I got Clockwork Rex on my panel. Former Army brother. A fucking man.
Do you remember the first time, DFK, that you realized you might have a little bit of a drinking issue? You remember that?
Yeah, it was just shortly before my mother passed.
And I had a bunch of sound bites that I played for you like the following day just to let you know, hey, are you aware that you said these things? And it kind of opened your eyes up a little bit, right?
I have since forgotten those sound bites, Sancho. If
Me too.
you still got them.
I don't. But I'm just saying, they weren't great. But now I'm stating this. This is your other eye-opening movement to just get your shit together and stop drinking as much. Cut down. Do half of what you're doing. Do half of 32, and then do half of that number after that. You got to work towards it. But I think this drinking is a little too crazy.
DFK, yeah, drinking is not a hobby.
You're like two steps away from gay sex, man. I'm worried about
drinking? And you've said this before. You go all week without drinking, then when it comes up to the weekend, that's when you get blown out. Do you think maybe, waiting that long and getting blown out all weekend, do you think maybe that might be the problem? On average, you don't just think about what you drink. You don't have to say if you want, whatever, but if you want, be free to, just so we have an idea. But do you think it's a problem because you're getting blown out so quick, so fast, and so much at a time?
Well, I'm not sure what you mean by that, but as it stands right now, I'm probably about 13.
Since when? Like, what time did you start?
Oh, shit. I got home 8 o'clock. 8 p.m. My time, and it is now coming up on 3. So 18, whatever it is. So
you don't, you haven't drank since you had your last day off too, right? Since, what was it, Sunday or Monday? You'd go, right?
Yeah. Correct.
All right. So what I mean by getting blown out so quick, that's a little excessive, for that amount of time. And I totally understand. I get your point that you're having a good time. You work all week, you don't drink, and you said you don't drink. That's still correct, right? You don't drink all week. Okay.
Correct. When I start my work week, I do not drink until my weekend starts.
That's good. That's good. But it's you're getting blown out pretty quick. And what I mean by blowing out is you're pounding them back pretty quick. And I'm not judging you for that, but I'm just judging you on the fact that you're starting to say things and you're starting to do things and you're starting to talk to people that are hurting your own friends. For instance, Betty, you went over to Dank's and the history between Dank and Betty. And I'm not getting between that. I'm not judging.
Well, no, actually, to clarify that, I have heard Betty's side of that story. Absolutely. I have guaranteed heard that side many times. And I want both sides before I pass judgment. So
you had him on your panel the other night. You had him and D-Ban on your panel the other night to hear his side.
Yes, I did.
So why go back over there again to get more sides?
Because that was one side and it was very hostile. And the conversation that Dank and I had on his panel tonight was a lot more civil. A whole shit ton more civil. And when there's hostility, a lot of shits are said in fucking anger and rage to where you can't hear everything and focus. So yes, I went back and
why didn't you do it sober?
Betty, if this drives a wedge between you and I, so be it. But I'm going to tell you, I probably will go back to Dink's panel again in the future. It does not mean I think anything less of you.
Oh, really?
No, really.
This is exactly what he wanted and what he always does, DFK. I'm glad that you understand that.
I have told you, as I've told
okay. That's okay, DFK. Do as you wish.
As I have told all my friends, and I will stand behind this 100%. 100% stand behind this statement I'm going to make to you right now. There ain't nobody on the face of the planet that can change my feelings about any one of my friends ever outside of my own opinions.
You just got through calling Stephanie a pedophile because of what Dink had put in your head.
Oh my fucking God. All right. Okay.
Facts. So hang out with Dink more so you can call more people pedophiles and hurt more people's feelings.
So I'd be kind of interested to know what Dank knows about Steph, if anything, because I don't.
You don't know shit about her. He don't know her.
Yeah, I don't think they've ever met.
No, he don't.
Yeah, I don't think Dank has ever watched our show.
He's been stalking me. He put it into DFK's head, and then that when DFK got mad, that's what was on his mind, and he said it about Stephanie in an act of rage.
That's terrible.
In no way turned me against you. So, where do we stand for Sundays? Is that still a go or a no, or where's that?
You're so drunk. Would it matter? Would it matter? Would it matter?
Absolutely, right now it fucking would.
That's a good point, Betty.
It wouldn't matter. You're drunk. And you're drunk, and you went to my enemy of my enemies that there is actually a case against him. So does it matter, DFK? Does it fucking matter?
Off the subject, Miss Betty, you didn't get them copyright strikes removed.
Yes, I actually did, but then he still got my shit up, and so I decided not to.
Well, that's on him then.
That's right.
Interesting. But
all right, so I would go on like a little monologue.
Yeah, but people can like put up
involved in
commentary
on another channel. See, here's one thing a lot of people don't know about DFK. So I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. DFK
you don't drink every day?
Really don't give a shit whether people he knows and cares about get along with each other. It don't fucking matter to DFK. It don't affect him.
DFK, it did. Look what you said about Stephanie.
Shut up and listen. Goddamn.
No, what Dank planted in your brain, you said about Stephanie.
Do not make me have to do that. Shut up and listen.
You don't say shut up and listen.
Shut
That's
up and listen.
Stop yelling.
DFK,
I would stop yelling if I could get the floor on my
Jesus,
panel.
stop drinking so much, dude.
I know you guys, but please, come on. Thank you, Rada.
I do not care if the people I give a shit about like each other or not.
Okay.
But in my presence, I would appreciate some politeness spoken towards each other. And if you can't speak polite, keep quiet. That's cool. I guarantee ain't nobody in my life that I give a shit about is going to like anybody else I give a shit about. Period. I get that. Human nature does not work that way.
Okay,
and
so
DFK damn sure don't work for me.
Okay, so DFK, it would be okay.
And again,
DFK, hold up. Listen, I'm leaving. It would be okay though if I went to your worst enemy who's been stalking you for 3 years, went on their panel, became their friend. That'd be okay to you, right?
Yes.
Okay, just letting you know. All right, you guys have a wonderful morning, and nice seeing you guys. If you guys ever want to see me, you can come to my panel and see me.
All right.
DFK,
well, actually,
can see me
Betty, Betty, before you go, I actually wanted to talk to you about some tarot card readings when you have a chance.
Yeah, you can come to my panel, Tonic.
For sure, for sure. I'll be more than happy to.
Yeah, I'll start a live on my panel right now. And good luck with that, DFK. He'll take you right down to the fucking gutter.
Yeah, thank God you're starting live. Do me a favor before you go, post a link to your channel so we can do a DFK raid.
Well, she doesn't have a wrench.
She's not going live right now.
Yeah, I'm going live.
Oh, okay.
Everybody has my channel.
Yeah. We follow it pretty avidly there, DFK.
Yeah, everybody has my channel. If they want to come over, they can. But DFK, I'm really hurt. Just to let you know.
And
that makes
so
a
am
lot
I.
of sense.
So
Well,
am I.
DFK.
I didn't hurt you, DFK. I didn't
Yeah,
hurt you. I was sleeping. I was
DFK,
sleeping.
you're
Remember
in
that.
the wrong here.
Yeah, DFK, you're in the wrong end this time.
You actually hurt me too, Betty. You actually hurt me too.
How did I hurt you? I was sleeping.
Because I was trying to give a little soliloquy and you could not keep your tongue bit.
Because I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Yeah, DFK, you're reaching now.
Oh, so you were hurt because of things I was saying that I feel needed to be said?
No, I said I'm because of what you've done and because of the things that was put in your brain and your drinking, you spewed it out to somebody who didn't deserve it, and you hurt somebody else, and that is because of what Dink said to you, and that's wrong.
Right,
but if you want to go to the gutter with him and lose all your friends, then do that.
So what did I say about you that hurt your feelings?
I didn't say me. You said something to your friend. To your friend.
Well, you did. DFK, you did go behind her back.
On my panel at any given fucking time. If I'm the fucking panel host, I should have that opportunity.
DFK, do you see
to
how
say
you're
what I gotta
interrupting
fucking
her?
say? And you fucking walked all over me. Everybody else was being respectful, and then you fucking jumped in. You
DFK,
fucking jumped in.
If you want to take this and throw it on me, do it. I told you I'm leaving.
Okay.
Okay.
DFK, you've been told you have a tendency of rambling on sometimes. She was just trying to answer your question that you asked her, and then you just continue to speak.
Thank you, Rada. Voice of reason. I'm not angry at Betty. I have no reason to be angry with her whatsoever. I was just on a moment where I felt I had something I had to get out there and got interrupted. And everybody else was muted at that point. Everybody else showed the respect.
DFK.
And she had to speak.
DFK. I'm helping you here.
Okay.
You're bringing up a moot point because this is what happened after the fact of why she was hurt. This just happened now, like 2 minutes ago. What she's talking about, why she's hurt, happened a couple hours back while she was sleeping.
Okay.
And all she was trying to do was explain something to you, and you just kept on, as you were asking her questions, you were just talking over her.
Right.
All right.
So DFK is one of the things you needed to get off your chest, telling Steph that her dad raped her.
I made an apology on your stream, Tonic.
She did not accept it.
She didn't accept it because you're intoxicated right now, which you've already admitted.
Okay.
And I would, I mean, personally, me too. If you told me that my father raped me, like you said to her, if you said that, same thing that with the kids, even though it wasn't her kids, that she's molested other people's kids, and you were intoxicated at the time, and then you came back because somebody had to pull an apology out of you. Not, hey, you know what? I'm DFK. I'm going to be a man of my word. I'm going to go to her and apologize to her. No, you were pulled to have an apology to her.
Oh my God, that flag. Oh my God.
I just found it.
Dude, that's
Sure
awesome.
You did.
I could sell it to a Jew for $10.
10
so
schmeckles. 10 schmeckles.
For 20.
Is there a way to justify something that's said in drunk mode cannot be apologized for in the same drunk mode.
You should make an apology video when you're sober.
Not even an apology video. Apologize to her sober.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, I would. I'd absolutely.
And then see if she wants an apology, like an apology video to because I mean, you embarrassed her.
No.
You called her a child molester, DFK.
DFK, you should do a pilgrim to Israel and say sorry to her when you're in Jerusalem.
Oh my god. Oh my god. This man is a
Okay.
Even
I'm out.
as drunk as I am, I can't.
Have a good one,
Have a
buddy.
good night, buddy. Good
I'm
luck
out.
on the stream.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Good night, BW.
Man, you really fucked up, DK.
Yeah, I mean, do you see now that so you said basically, I did the math, 13 beers in 7 hours. Like, I understand you're catching up for the week, but you see now how it may be a problem. Like, we can tell that you like Betty, that you consider her a friend, that you're close to her, that you have maybe some feelings for her, whatever the case may be. We're not here to whatever, but you're willing to throw that all away by going behind her back to somebody that she's basically like an enemy of hers. Like she has a court case against them.
Oh, by trying to hear the other side.
So do you think? And I'm going to give you an example.
All right.
So, do you think maybe there was a better and trouble is correct? Binge drinking is a huge problem. You're actually doing more.
100%, Stacy.
By that.
Yeah.
But anyways, DFK, do you think maybe you should have done that in private? So it didn't like throw it in her face? I mean, if you're gonna go behind her back, at least like secretly go behind her back, maybe, instead of like embarrassing her that way and having to go right on her stream.
Done what against who? Whose back did I go behind, Rada?
Betty's.
How did I go behind her back?
Okay, so you're not getting any of this tonight, are you?
I'm asking for elaboration. Who you see? I went behind Betty's back. How did I go behind her back?
So by Betty saying that you went behind her back is not enough for you to think maybe you went.
By her saying it. Well, no, it's not her saying it right now. It's you saying it. How did I go behind her back?
Okay, do you see how things get like? Okay, when somebody says
elaborate.
Something,
you're saying I went behind her back.
Okay,
and
do you want me to finish, or are you
potential.
just going to talk? Because we've already talked about that also earlier. So
how did I go behind her back? Answer that question.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach has a voicemail box.
Oh man, whose fucking phone is that? You got doxing in your chat. You realize that, right?
Yeah, you do have doxing in your chat, and you're just letting it go. That's a good job. That'll get your channel shut down. But it went to voicemail.
Yeah, it went to voicemail.
That's
So I don't know
my
who
mouth to
that
handle
is.
that shit. Sorry, my
wonder who
bad.
that is.
DFK, is your name George by chance?
Oh, I'm not going to confirm or deny.
Is it George Lanza?
I'm not going to confirm or deny.
Yeah, no, that's not him. I know his name. That's not it.
Oh, interesting.
All right, so now I got
to live in California.
I got fucking multitask.
Well, it's definitely not Betty. She's in Kansas.
Fucking real.
Right. And she doesn't look
fucking real. And now fucking chat's just like blowing up. Fuck, get caught up. God damn it.
DFK,
sorry, I was on the StreamYard side for like the duration of that. So now StreamYard or YouTube is trying to catch up.
Well, you can block on StreamYards. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tonic.
Okay. Well, I was going to say,
frustrating.
Do you think we can get you to turn on your camera and punch yourself in the face for what you said?
Probably not.
Why not? You feel remorseful, don't you?
And what purpose does that serve? Seriously, what purpose does that serve?
It could be some sort of recompense.
Because guaranteed, if I punch myself in the face, it's not going to be as hard and with much animosity.
Okay, so
wants to actually fucking do it.
Can you throw
So
yourself?
there's no,
Can you
there's
throw
no
yourself into a
self-pity in that.
wall? Yeah. Can we get you to throw yourself into a wall?
Give me to throw myself into what?
A wall?
Oh my god.
Is that possible?
All right,
That would be great to see on film.
yeah, and you're like fucking psycho for even expecting that to happen.
Well, no, I'm a fox.
Yeah, and he asked you to do your face first, and since you're not convicted or you don't have as much of a conviction to that saying that you're sorry,
Okay,
so I wonder
so
why Steph's. Oh, I'm sorry.
okay, so you're looking for like
So
self-induced.
DFK, do you ever always interrupt people, or do you want people to finish what they're trying to say? I mean, you
Go ahead,
just
Rada.
yelled
I'll
at
shut
Betty
up.
for doing it.
I'll mute myself on my panel. Go
No,
ahead.
you don't have to mute yourself. I mean,
Go
you
ahead.
ask questions and people are trying to answer.
Yeah, and this is the way like the panel works. It's like interaction, but
Exactly.
it's like now you're saying it's like, okay, well, I'm going to talk, so you shut the fuck up while I talk. Go ahead, Rada. Have at it. You got the floor.
You know what's great, DFK? I appreciate for you to continue to prove my point time and time again, which makes it so much easier for me to prove my point. I appreciate that, and I appreciate you for that.
Yeah, DFK, you're truly a shining example of what not to do in life. Do you understand that? Like I don't want to be like you when I grow up.
And so what I was trying to say is that obviously you don't have enough of a conviction in yourself to actually say you're sorry, because Tonic started off by saying, why don't you just punch yourself in the face? And you said no, and you had this whole, because you do overthink everything, which is gone for, I don't know why, but whatever. It's obviously the alcohol talking. And you could have just punched yourself in the face. You didn't have to say that you're not going to do it as hard as you're supposed to, blah, 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 whatever. You could have just done it, but you didn't, so whatever. So then he recommended throwing yourself into a wall. That's why he recommended in the wall. He didn't start off with the wall. He said face.
And you got doxing in your chat again. Oh my god. Yeah.
Right. What a chat, huh?
DFK.
But you worry about interaction. That's good.
Rada, I mean, you've been running your live stream for a while now. Would you say that DFK is just not cut out for live stream?
Oh, I mean,
is that an accurate
especially
assessment?
I mean, I've never seen DFK sober running a live stream, so I would have to reassess then. But it's very few and far between times that he has run a stream, so I haven't been able to catch him.
Just some
but
real
right now,
amateur shit.
It's pretty much what we in the industry call a shit show, a train wreck.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen me run my show a good number of times. You've been on my panels. Have you ever seen anything this bad on anything I've done?
Oh my gosh, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, gee, I'm looking at the chat now, and I see my mods taking care of shit.
But it's on you. That this is your panel. You've said that time and time again. So,
yeah, and I see my mods taking care of the shit in chat.
Convenient for you.
I see my mods taking care of shit in chat. So where's the doxing that my mods have not taken care of?
It's
Are you trying to disrespect my mods?
Well, okay, so they can. I want to point out they can only like time out the person or like hide them from jail. Like, it's up to you to block them.
No, they can actually block them too. That's what Ranch gives you. That I can go into anybody's chat that I got fucking Ranch, and I can block the person. Period.
So let me get this straight.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Tom.
No. You're good. Go ahead.
Let me get this straight. You're coherent enough to know exactly the ins and outs of how a wrench works, but you thought that you were triggered so much tonight that you were able to tell somebody that they were raped by their father
and molest children. Let's not forget that.
And
let's not forget that. Absolutely not.
I didn't say it. Tonic didn't say it. You said it. That's why we can't forget it.
I would definitely never say that to Steph, who runs a channel with 200 in chat and has an entire community behind her. I would definitely never say that to her. You don't realize the magnitude of the enemy you've actually made, DFK. This is not Betty we're talking about. This is not Dank or Stingray or whoever the fuck these other people are. This is somebody who runs a successful channel and can absolutely bury you and make you look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
This is someone who runs a drama channel that is actually successful, and you sat there and called her a child molester and said that she got raped by her dad.
Yeah, I mean, she does have what?
And thank you for your reiteration of that, Tonic.
What does she have? 2,500 subs? Give or take.
Yeah. And
200 piece in a chat at a time.
Yeah, absolutely crushing numbers compared to anything in this community. Yeah, Pope, exactly. Steph is a force to be reckoned with. Like I said, not an enemy I'd want to make. I mean, Poon himself had tried to go after her, and he failed miserably, and then got chewed up by RDA.
Foremost, I'm not trying to make anybody in this community whatsoever, anywhere on YouTube. I'm not going out for enemies.
No, you're too late on that one.
Whatever. I'm not trying to make enemies. I'm not going out to intentionally hurt somebody.
Rape them is whatever.
Yeah, okay.
I also want to point out that you realize that Poon is kind of simping for Betty, so he's kind of moving in on your territory there. I don't know if you've noticed that.
Oh no! If he can get her, good luck to him. Absolutely, I'll listen.
No, he's moving in on your I guess friend territory since it's not a relationship. So I mean, like, you're not helping yourself by talking to this Dank Williams person. Now I can talk to Dank Williams no problem because I don't really have a connection to Betty.
Welcome to the Tonic Show, everybody. Thankfully, I was able to be here to like give him a panel.
You try to help him and you try to explain.
Thank you, everybody, for showing up.
That's what he does. That's where he goes to. Interesting, huh?
But that's the thing. Like I said, Poon is basically moving in on your friendship with Betty and demolishing you in the process. It's pretty apparent. You know, he was on her panel last night talking to her, just having a good conversation. It's something that I think that you're going to be pushed to the side here pretty soon because of the recent actions you take.
Well, let's see. Considering the fact that I've already pushed myself aside like 3 months ago or a month ago, that's good.
Oh, Tonkin is also hitting on Betty.
Tonkin is also that's right. Oof, how do you feel about Tonkin moving in on Betty and flirting?
I hope anything between me and them fucking works. I got no ill will towards anybody for any fucking reason whatsoever.
Except for Steph, that you said was a child molester and her dad raped her.
Yeah, and thank you for reiterating, and I'm going to wait for her next fucking panel, and if she has me up to make the apology public, I will do that. Short of that, you're
see.
being like a dead horse.
I mean, it's a pretty fresh horse. Yeah. It just happened, I want to say, a little over an hour ago.
I would say even all right, yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna beat that horse for how long?
Oh, DFK, I'm gonna fuck this horse. What are you talking about?
Yeah, with no chance for me to like.
So DFK,
that, make an apology. Yeah, so we'll beat that horse for like fucking ever. Okay. And I did come back on that panel.
You're worried about beating a dead horse, correct?
But if she accepted it or not, it was a genuine apology.
It was not. It was very much not a genuine apology.
Yeah, it wasn't. I was listening. It was not.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I can go back and I can show you.
Yeah, we can play that again for you.
Yeah, please do.
DFK. So you're talking about beating a dead horse. Do you think maybe? I mean, hear me out. Do you think maybe you could probably just not say shit like this in the first place, so you don't have to worry about the horse being beat? Or
yeah, it would be a whole lot easier, but my mouth gets away from me.
Do you find that often a problem that your mouth gets away from you?
So what are you trying to what are you trying to get me to admit to, Rada?
Wait a minute, Rada. Give me just a second here. So this recently just came in from GD. Who's a reliable source, by the way, very trusted individual. DFK, are you aware?
Anonymous and no,
sorry.
none.
DFK, are you aware that Tonkin has recently asked for Betty's OnlyFans pictures?
Nope, not aware of that.
Okay, so how does that grab you? How does that make you feel, bud?
Doesn't affect me whatsoever.
Well, it seems that these people are moving in, like Poon Handler and Tonkin are moving in on your, on your nest egg, so to speak.
Oh no! If anybody wants to subscribe to her OnlyFans, I wish I had the link to actually fucking post that and support her. She's a friend. I'm going to support a friend.
I was actually, with GD, who's my partner in fans only.
She's not my girl. Anybody wants to make that inference? Well, she's not my girl.
Ironically, you said my friend, support my friend. First of all, two problems I have with that. One, you've never supported her by subscribing to her OnlyFans, as you said. So you're not supporting her. Two, you said friend. Well, after tonight, DFK, I'd be hard pressed to say that she's still your friend.
Yes.
Yeah.
I agree.
And that'd be her choice, not mine. But it does not mean I'm going to go behind her back and sabotage her in any.
You already did.
You did, though. You did.
Wow.
I was trying to explain that. You did.
And I did that how?
By going to Dank Williams.
Oh, so that's sabotaging her behind her back when I'm trying to hear the
that
side of the story?
That is her mortal
enemy.
enemy.
Oh my gosh! So that's like a preconceived notion.
That's like
actually it is.
All right, so now let's expand on that just a little bit.
It's like if Robin Hood teamed up with King John to rob the entire town. Like, what fucking sense does that make?
Let me get this out there. If I may be so polite as to ask like a request for silence while I explain this, I heard the one side of this entire conversation.
Okay, before we go over this one more time. Okay, listen.
And so tonight, I went to think.
DFK, do you think again that would have been better?
So I can't speak on my own fucking panel. What the fuck is wrong with this whole fucking situation?
It's not helping you. So DFK, do you think it would have been better off going in private? Like, because again, you obviously didn't listen to me. You're not listening to anybody. So I don't even know why we're even having this conversation. Because by you reiterating again why you went over there, this is the third time you've said this, Judas. And listen, don't you think? Thank you, Wilma, for that one. Don't you think you should have maybe went in private to do this, like to get his side again? Because like Betty said, and she knew, you have somebody backstage, and like Betty said, and she knew how you already had him up on your panel. So you got his side then, but you did it again. So don't you think this time it should have been private?
Am I allowed to speak now?
Well, hold on. Real quick, I want to give a shout out to Wilma Dickfit
on my panel.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to Wilma Dickfit.
None. Okay.
No, see, DFK, here's the problem. Remember how I explained to you the other night about drunk splaining? You say the same thing 4 times, like within like the 10 minutes. Like you're insulting me, first of all. By me giving you advice, by telling you, maybe I've already told you twice now, maybe a third time will be the charm. You actually listen to me. I've already told you twice that maybe you should have went private, but you just insulted me by saying, "Oh, this is the reason why I went there." I understand why you went there. We heard you. We heard you loud and clear the first 3 times you've said it. But the point being is that don't you think you maybe should have went backstage or like, I mean, with StreamYards, you can still open up a panel and have people talk, but it doesn't get transmitted to YouTube. And you actually, and yeah, oh yeah, duh, shit. She even said it. So you actually texted her and said that you were going on his panel or saying that you were on his panel. And why would you do that?
To try and get some resolution.
So basically you had questions for her because of what Dank had said.
To try and get some resolution.
I don't understand what you mean by that.
To try and get some meeting of the minds, resolution. Hello?
I don't think that's what the intention was at all, DFK. I think that you wanted to delve yourself more into this kind of drama universe. So you decided to
believe
go.
whatever you want to fucking believe, but you.
I'm sorry. Are you gonna listen to me? Are you gonna listen to me? You fucking alky.
Oh no, you're not gonna fucking listen to me on my fucking
He
panel.
does this all the time.
I've
So
got,
it's okay
I've
for
got
him
the
to
opportunity
speak.
to fucking mute you
But
so I can
when
get
you speak,
my
he
opportunity
speaks
out.
over you
So
constantly.
yeah,
This is what
Right.
he constantly does.
yeah, okay. Well, y'all have a great night. Thank you all for stopping by. I'm going to cut this off because I'm not allowed to speak on
You
my
still have
panel.
people backstage. You
I'm
still have people
overrun by
backstage.
every fucking buddy.
Hold on.
So y'all have a great night.
Come on, we're
Love
making
y'all.
headway
Peace out.
here.
Yeah, yeah.
TFK, we're making